Hey everybody, it's Lindsay on the second video for how to summarize chunks or pieces, groups of your data. I'm going to show you how to do a summary area so that you can refresh your data over time and not have to worry about changing your summary, and also just have it sort of in a different place so that if people don't want to look at the raw data, they don't have to, they can just look at the summary. So we had our formulas here that we did where we took our total revenue sum, we did our first store sum, second and third. So these are the segments of the total revenue that we wanted to see broken out. I'm going to do a Control Shift down, right, and that captures the adjacent cells. Do Control X, or Command X is really what I'm doing, Control X on Windows. Go to my new, I created a summary tab that's blank right now, and I'm just going to do Control V to paste that, and double click to widen the first column. And so now you'll notice there's still numbers in there, and so my relative reference continued. It remembered that I wanted the sum of column F on sheet 1. It's not going to give me the column F on sheet 2. It knew that I wanted sheet 1 still. So that's good. I am going to make these errors disappear because they're just kind of annoying. We talked last time about how in this case, it's not anything to worry about. It's telling me that formula refers to empty cells. If you go back to sheet 1, yes, there are empty cells in row F or column F. I don't care to be warned about that. It's okay. I just want it to sum what's there, and I know there's blank ones, so don't worry about it anymore. Okay, so now you've got your total revenue. I'm just gonna put that in bold, make that stand out. And let's say this data is something that you want to run every month and update. You can do that, and you can keep the formulas the same, and the summary will update for you, which is pretty sweet. You can just go to your new data, and I had updated some of the prices, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. Try and do it somewhat randomly to at least make the quantities different. Otherwise, the revenue for all the stores will be exactly the same, and that's not 100% helpful. Just to show that there's differences. Third store, the sweater will be super expensive. Okay, so I think that should change it up. Did I change anything from my first store? I don't think it matters. Okay, so change the data. And this, it's also important to remember that your headers should line up whenever you're bringing new data on, but you want to continue to use the same cell reference. So here, my columns A, B, C, D, E, F, G, should marry up with what I want on the other side. Sale date, SKU, item, location, sales rep, revenue notes. And those are my headings here, so that's fine. If you had any differences, just delete your columns or hide them, so that when you paste it, it will just be the data that you actually want, and then it lines up. Otherwise, you may not get what you're looking for. So again, Control Shift right will capture all the adjacent cells that are populated. Control Shift down will get all the way to the end of your data for rows that are populated. And do a copy, Control C. Come to the first line of actual data because I did not change the headers, and do a Control V and paste that in, and you'll see there's a lot more data here. And my summary sheet has been updated now. So everything got picked up. I still have the sums. I still have the stores split out, which is exactly what I want. So there you go. That's a way to have a summary sheet for yourself if you want to update your data time after time and not write the formulas over and over again.